Yo, how was this happen? I am so sad. I'm so disappointed. And Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's a very exciting video. But since it is now November, but I think this is coming up in December. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this video is like the first up in December, so I thought I would commemorate it by wearing my Christmas jumper. This is a season in which I excel. I love Christmas. I love Christmas. I love it so much.
I love it. I love it, and it gives me that buzz. It feeds exactly what I want to do.
In this video, we're going to be reading two of my most anticipated releases that they have just come out. This video's going on ages after they've come out, obviously, but we have some other developments to go through first. So hang on. We've got a bit of a book haul. We're starting with a book haul tonight. I hope you don't mind. That's what we're getting into first, because I am going to do book hauls for like Christmas and stuff, but this was just very unexpected that I've accumulated a lot of books. So let's just quickly have a visual representation of what we're about to talk about. Okay, we're gonna open the Starless Sea and the Toll last, if I can figure out which one's the Toll, because they are my two of my most anticipated releases of the year, not of the year, upcoming releases. I'll link the video where I spoke about all my anticipated upcoming releases in the description up above, so you can go check that out. And these are 2 of the 5, and I am, oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, we move. So first, these books, let's talk about the 2, other than the Starless Sea and the Toll, which I bought myself. I'm gonna try and go through this quickly because we're here for a reading vlog, but this is just a bit of fun. I'm just sitting down on a Thursday evening to talk to you about what I've bought. So the first one I bought was Daisy Jones and the Six. I have been meaning to get this for the longest. For like the past 6 months, every time I've gone into a bookshop, I've almost bought this, but then there's been just one other book that's like pushed it off. Do you know what I mean? But I finally caved. This was actually my self-reward because we love to treat ourselves. This was my reward for myself for reaching 500 subs like a week or 2 ago, and now I'm at 840, which is so scary. But I am so looking forward to reading this, and a lot of the books I'm buying at the moment are longer. So I'm excited for a book that I feel like is a bit light, not lighter, but a bit quicker to get through. You know the drill. I did a poll on my Twitter actually between a few books, and this is what won. So I bowed to peer pressure and I bought it. So that's the first book. Then I had £10 credit on my Waterstones not gift card, like the loyalty card. And I should get these books out of the way. You can see what they are. One of the other books I'd put on that poll was The Night Circus. And Rachel Marie told me no. It was so boring when she read it. And I trust her opinion, so I didn't buy it then. And so, because I trust her so much, instead of spending £7, £8 to get the normal edition, I got the new Waterstones edition. But really it only cost me £2 because I spent my gift card. So I think this is so gorgeous. Look at the blue sprayed edges, and like the cover is just so nice. I am excited to read it. I feel like it's going to be my kind of thing. Anything that some people usually say is boring usually ends up being my kind of thing, because I was saying in my 9th house vlog that I like something that feels like I worked, like I earned it. I earned finishing the book. So that's that. Then, so everyone was making Amazon wish lists and I was in a couple group chats where we needed each other's, and I just thought, oh, I'll just make one. Like I'll just put it out there, put a few things on there. And people have actually got me shit. I don't really know how to act. I don't know, actually, after having received these. I'm very appreciative, but I don't know how I feel about people buying me books. It makes me just feel bad. But anyway, firstly, my dad got me one from the list because he wanted to check that like you couldn't see my address at any point. So he got me Stalking Jack the Ripper, which I'm so excited to read this. I have been hearing just increasingly good things about it, and just having a quick look through it. I love like all the old pictures in it. Like, this is gonna be my shit. And it's quite thin, like it's not scary. Like, I feel like this is quite an easy read, and I feel like this time of year, kind of like winter, is the perfect time to start these. So that's my dad, so it's fine, he can buy me books. Then I got a parcel from Simone from Chasing Pages. She got me Lock Every Door by Riley Sager. What? We're gonna read this together. I have been wanting this for so long. I wanted to read it after I heard Books on Nala talk about it and say it was one of the best thrillers she'd read this year. And I also read Turn the Key, like she recommended around the same time, and I gave Turn the Key 5 out of 5 stars. As you would have seen if you saw my OG reading vlog, I'll link it. I am ready for another thriller in my life. I loved Turn the Key, and I feel like thrillers could be my new thing. I feel like I could become a thriller gal.
I think I know more about
thriller books
than you do.
You never get any American Girl style.
Okay, next I'm gonna open this one. I have no idea. I have no idea what's in these. This one's... Oh my god. Hang on. Oh my god, it's Nicole! Oh my god. Okay, so these are from Nicole and her books. I'm literally going to be buddy reading the Toll with her in this video, which is what I'm going to be opening in a sec. And she sent me 2 books. Oh my... Like, I don't know how to describe to you, like, how I don't understand why people are sending me books, you know. Whoa, okay. Okay, so she first sent me The Raven Boys by Maggie Seawater. This is just like I just want whatever books Nala recommends, because she has spoken about this endlessly, obviously, and... Oh, and she said from the note, "You are a superstar. It literally took you a minute to take over BookTube. So grateful to have met you on this platform. I'm so excited to watch you continue to grow. Love you, from Nicole." I love her so much, Nicole. I know you're going to be here with your long ass comments. And, oh my god, I love you so much. Those of you who like my channel will know I love non-fiction. I read quite a lot of non-fiction, and I'm really trying to read more, because definitely since joining BookTube, like, non-fiction is being pushed out a little bit. And she got me Bad Feminist, it's a collection of essays by Roxane Gay. For those of you who don't know, I am a feminist, and yeah, I love anything like feminist literature, feminist ideas, whatever. So I'm so excited to read this. Okay, next is this is like a really small package, so I don't know what's going to be in here. Oh my god! What? Okay, so this is from Books with Mara. What? So, she sent me A Monster Calls by Patrick Innes. I, again, have been wanting to read this for the longest. This is actually one of the oldest books on my Goodreads want to read list. I really can't deal, like, I can't. Thank you so much. I don't want to start crying, but thank you so much. That is like the loveliest thing ever. Oh my god. Okay, so I got the paperback. It was like £5. So here's the Toll. She is thick. She is how many pages in this one? 625 pages. Oh my god. That is like thick for a paperback. Like, that is like difficult to read almost. Do you know what I mean? Like, when a paperback is that thick. I can't wait. I've been waiting for this for so long. Thunderhead I gave 5 stars. It's one of my favourite books of the year so far. And I really hope this doesn't let me down, because Sci-Fi gave 3 stars, then Thunderhead I gave 5. I'm hoping this is a 5 as well.
No!
And then the Starless Sea is the one with the beautiful, beautiful cover. And with the Waterstones edition, you get one of 3 like insides. And there's like a light blue one, a dark blue one, and then like a pink one. I don't want the pink one because I don't feel like it matches. I don't feel like it matches, so I'm hoping. Because obviously if you buy it in store, you can like decide when you get, but it was cheaper for me to pre-order it. So that's what I did. And this is them. Oh my god. Yo. Are you ready? I don't think you're ready. Okay, we're gonna take this slowly. Look at that. What? What? And then look at the spine. Excuse me. And then look there. Oh my god, you just got a glimpse. And then, what? The back, that is the most gorgeous thing I've ever seen on the book. That is actually the most, okay, I understand why it has the pink now because of this. I won't be as angry if I get the pink. But look at that. Oh my god. I'm actually having like heart palpitations. Okay, we're gonna have a look and see what I've got. Oh, okay, no. I can see right now. I can see. I've got the blue one, which is the one I wanted. Look at it. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is like the most beautiful book ever in existence. Like there's nothing that tops it. There's nothing that tops it ever. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna read any of the Toll tonight because I actually need to do some editing and it's already like 9 o'clock at night. So I think I'll probably start this tomorrow. Yo, how has this happened? Okay, I'm gonna go now and I will see you whenever I pick up the camera next. Bye. So this is the next day and I just got another parcel. What? So let's open it, shall we? I think I know who it's from because she tweeted me about it. Okay. So it's from Rachel Marie, who I love. I love her so much. And oh my god, you didn't need to do this. Okay, so firstly, let's do this one first because I need to explain. So she got me a Monster Calls, which if you recall from last night, someone else got me, but they got me the normal version and this is the illustrated version, which I didn't have this on my Amazon wishlist, so she must have seen it and thought, oh, I'm gonna get the illustrated version, and that's why 2 people got me it, because it was still on my wish list after her buying this, I would guess. But for me, that's actually really good because I wish I had 2 of every book, because being here at uni, I'm constantly separated from like a large majority of my books, whether I'm here or at home. So like I'm trying to figure out how I want to take all the books I have up here home with me from during the Christmas break, because I want to have all my books with me. Is that weird? Like I want to have it all with me. So I can like film with everything and just plan out what I'm going to read when and just visualize all the books I own. Is that weird? A little bit. I don't like being separated from my books, like either end. So it's actually really great for me to have a copy of the illustrated. I mean, having a copy of the illustrated is like not the same as getting 2 copies of the same book, because like for example, another thing on my wish list is I want to do another reread of Harry Potter, even though I only read it last year, but I want to read the illustrated books. I own Harry Potter, the normal books, but I want the illustrated books because it's like another thing. And then we've got red, white and royal blue.
Wigs!
Wigs?
Oh my god, I love you. I can't get over this. I can't get over it. Oh my god, thank you. You're the best. Can you see me?
No.
Am I okay? No. Apologies for my appearance. And apologies for my flat's appearance if you can see anything. Hopefully not. Let's talk about the Toll, because that's what we're really here to talk about. I am 203 pages in, so I'm like only a third of the way in. And I remember it's like 4 stars. It's not 5 stars for me. Something about it I'm just not fully connecting to. I just feel like it's jumping around a lot with characters. And I am not feeling particularly connected to anyone. Grayson's character has had a big overhaul in the bit that I'm reading right now. And I feel like I don't really know him. Like, I don't know him. I don't know him.
Die kenne ich nicht.
And then the bits of the villain, I just, like, don't fucking care. Like, I don't like him the most. And then, I just don't know. I'm not loving it. But I feel like it could get much better. Obviously, I'm still really at the beginning. Neal Shusterman's bringing in a lot of new types of storytelling. He's always had in between the chapters, like there was Scythe Diaries and there was all these different things, and there's a few new elements that he's bringing in this one which I really like, but there are certain things that are happening are pointing towards certain things, and I don't want that. That's not the way I want this ending to go. Like, I'm not interested in, and I feel like to be told it already, I don't know, essentially. So that was my check-in for you to see me being, let's all say, a mess with me. Oh my god, my thigh just clicked. Oh my god. Woo! Who's a mess? Megan! Okay, bye! Bye. So, I am here with, I can't even pick it up. Oh my god. I don't even know if I'm on focus because I'm far away, but I'm here with all the books that I've, you know, what's the word? Obtained over the past few weeks. Oh my god, no! Okay. Ah! I just knocked them all over, but you couldn't see, so we're just gonna pretend it didn't happen. I've always had the top shelf be my TBR, then this middle shelf be the books we need for uni, and then the bottom shelf just be like a dumping ground, but that's just not feasible anymore. Like, the bottom has been a few more uni books, and then my red books. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shift all or most of these books down, and then have 2 rows of TBR, I think. So we're gonna see how it goes. Hello. It's been quite a long time since I last checked in with you. I think it's been about a week. I'm on page 442, so I really haven't got that much more to read. And I think in the last clip I expressed a lot of issues I was having with the book, but that I was giving it like a 4-star. After that, my enjoyment slipped quite significantly, and it was kind of like a low 3. I don't think I was ever considering giving it a 2, but like a low 3. I was very disappointed. And just kind of now, in the last maybe 40 or 50 pages, everything's picked up again. So it's kind of like a 4 again. So we've had like the middle bit didn't really work for me, and it's getting good. Like I am excited. I am excited to read the rest.
They chose their own fate. That's all I'll say.
Okay, let's talk about the book. I've seen people giving it 2 stars. I've seen people giving it 5 stars. Right now, what I can say is I feel like it's very, very ambitious. As the series has gone on, it's got more and more ambitious every time, right? The Thunderhead was a big step up from Scythe, and this is definitely a big step up in terms of ambition from Thunderhead. But I feel like Thunderhead dealt with that ambition really well, and I don't think that the Toll is dealing with it as well. I think that it's struggling in some parts. It's struggling to handle all the new storylines we've got in such a way that it's really neglecting some other parts. In a way that I'm not enjoying, but we're finally spending time with the characters that I was actually interested in and that I wanted to spend time with. So that's a plus. I still feel a bit disappointed though, because this was one of my most anticipated, releases of this year, and Thunderhead was one of my favourite books of the year so far. So I feel like it's tainting Thunderhead a little bit for me, which is really sad. And there's so many plot points. I feel like some could have been gotten rid of, and I don't know, it's difficult. Or I think it needed another book in order to do everything that he wanted to do. I think maybe it needed to be a 4-book series, because there's just so much that he is trying to cram into this that it's just not quite working. It's just a little bit off the mark, if that makes sense. I finished The Toll this morning, and I've kind of taken the morning to think about it. And I've realised that whenever I felt slightly good about this book was when I checked in, because the majority of the time I was feeling depressed about how I was feeling about this book. So anytime something good happened, something slightly that made me think, oh my god, it's going to get better, I picked up the camera and I was like,
God, it's going great.
but truth was, there were times I debated giving this 2 stars. On the whole, I didn't enjoy the reading experience of this, and my heart breaks. I gave it 3 stars on Goodreads, and it's kind of like a 2.75 for me. I mean, I try not to give those kind of ratings, but yeah, that's kind of what it's turned out to be. I am so sad. I'm so disappointed. This was, the whole point of this video is my most anticipated books, and I really, really disliked this.
It has not been good. It's been good for y'all, cause y'all sitting there laughing at me, but it's not been good for me. Is everybody?
I felt like whenever there was a reveal, now I like my reveals to have meaning. These were just things that were like, oh, look here, this is a plot device we're revealing, oh my god, and then you want that to go somewhere, like you want action to be taken because of that, or more. What I really want is you have a reveal and then more reveals, like you have a reveal of information and then more, you find out more things from that, but then there'd just be a reveal and then that'll be it. And there'd be kind of some action, but you'd just be like, well, you were kind of going to do that anyway. And a lot of people have said they don't actually feel about how this ended. I thought the ending was alright. Basically, whenever I've said I was giving this 4 stars to you, it was in hopes that the ending would be amazing, and the ending wasn't. The ending was fine. It was better than some parts of the book, but it was a bit of a weird ending. Like, it was a bit like, okay, like, I felt like it was quite rushed. We spend time with so many different characters that you're just like, I didn't have time to really connect again or connect to new characters. I didn't have time. Like, I'd spend a bit of time with them and then we'd go. And I just felt like the characters I wanted to spend time with, we didn't spend time with. And the one thing I was most excited about, the reveal that I was most excited about in this book was kind of like set up right at the beginning and then revealed right at the end, like the last big reveal. And I just felt like it was kind of like, meh, like, I was so excited for that, and then I wasted the whole book. And the thing is, I've got my mum and my brother both on this series. Like, they've both read the first 2 and really enjoyed them. So now I'm just like, well, good luck. Now we get to start what I hope will be a much more successful venture, and I'm going to start the Starless Sea. There's been much more positive overall reviews for this, and I'm wanting something a bit weird. For me, The Toll just felt like fine, like, I could read a billion books like it. By the way, does anyone know I took the sticker off? I don't think you can see. Oh, there. Can you see the mark it's left? Like, can you hear that? It's sticky. So I'd like any advice for how to get that off. I'm already loving this so much more than The Toll. Obviously, I was so disappointed with The Toll, but with this, I am enjoying it so much. I mean, you kind of don't know what's going on. I'm on page about 150 right now. And we had a lot of kind of setting up of the story, which I really enjoyed. And yeah, you kind of don't know what's going on. And so I can't be like, oh, I love the plot, because like nothing's really happened yet. You follow a main character called Zachary, but there's also sections from the books that are mentioned in the book, like little chapters of the kind of mysterious books that he's reading, and I love them. The thing is with this, I'm reading it very slowly, because sometimes, I don't know if anyone else has this, but I'm really enjoying a book, I actually read it quite slowly because I want to experience it for as long as possible. And then sometimes when I hate a book, obviously this wasn't the case with The Toll, but sometimes when I hate a book, I make myself read it so fast because I don't want to be in it anymore. I don't really typically DNF books, so that was kind of like my way of just getting the book over and done with. But with this, I just don't want to ever stop reading it, so I'm taking way too long to read it. So I'm going to try and get through a really big chunk of it tonight and then update you in the morning when I have some more concrete thoughts, because at the moment I still feel very much at the beginning and like not much has happened. But the writing style, her writing style is just like my ideal writing style. I love it. I love it so much. It's just so beautiful and so detailed and so vivid, but at the same time like not giving you all the information, like giving you little snippets of information. It's just
and bitch, I love that motherfucking song. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
I'm on page, I think I'm almost on page 300. Yeah, 295. I found it difficult, like, when thinking about checking in, because it's almost impossible to describe it, if you know what I mean. It's such a magical story, and little clues are being laid for you right from the get-go, that it's like, I don't know what to check in and tell you other than I'm loving it. Which at least is a better situation to be in than we were in with The Toll. The thing I've been thinking about is, I think when I've read other books that have the same sort of structure where you've got the main story and then lots of little stories interspersed in, I don't like those little stories because I feel like it takes me out of it and they're less well done. But in these, they are so kind of whimsical, magical, and special that, like, they are just as integrated in the story. And I guess because they, in the end, you know they're gonna mean something for the other part of the story, that I love them just as much as the main bit. I'm loving it. It's so good, and I can't wait to read The Night Circus soon as well. Oh, it's probably like the worst angle. Why did I talk while saying that? I can't wait to read The Night Circus after this. And I don't know if I said this in the other clip, I probably did, but I want to reread this already. Hello. I want to reread it right now. Like, I want to start it again and read it again. I would say you're only super connected at the moment to the main character, Zachary, and all the other people that he knows kind of in this mysterious world. There's a certain distance from them, but you don't feel like, oh, I'm not connected to the characters, oh, I don't like that. Like, I like that distance and that kind of mystery and not knowing everything about these people. And it's just the way she's laying clues down, and then we find, it's just such a clever book. It's just so, it places kind of the responsibility in your hands to remember certain things. Like, it goes, here you go, remember that. Like, we're gonna just talk about it later, but you gotta remember that in like 200 pages. And I like that.
See, I'm telling you, I have the mind of a master. I have the mind of a mastermind. What's that? I don't know, but I'm so creative. Like,
mate, it's just a book about books. Like, how can I not love it? It's a book about books and stories and cats and underground libraries. Like, how is this ever going to be anything but perfect in my, like, it just doesn't, there's just no other alternative. Cats and books. I mean, I just finished it. And this maybe, if not the favourite, one of my favourite books I've read this year. Oh my god, okay. I have not felt this way about a book since I read The Secret History, which was the first book I read this year. And that is because, I don't know how else to describe it, but it takes you into this, its world is its own. There's like nothing else. And obviously The Secret History isn't fantastical, it's set in the real world, but like all there is that book. All there is that book. Am I making any sense? I sound crazy. That's how these books make me feel. The relationships and I'm breathing so heavily. I just finished it. The relationships and the friendships in this book, unparalleled. And like, just the way people talk to each other, even if they barely know each other, even if characters only met in that scene, you just feel like, oh my, just the way people know each other in this book. I, in this, was constantly just reading forward, like, hang on. But I'd be like here, and I'd see something down here that interests me, or maybe not that far, like here, and I'd just start reading there, and I'd have to go back and read the bit I was actually supposed to be reading, because I just wanted to know it all, just like, I just wanted to know it all straight away, and it was just so incredible. It was incredible. I just wanted to. This book takes a lot of turns, right? It takes a lot of twists and a lot of turns. You can place your absolute trust in where the story is going, because you know when reading it that whatever twist is occurring, whatever plot is, happening, it's the right thing. It's the correct thing. Nothing else could have happened but this plot. It makes all the right decisions. And you don't have to be reading it going, oh, I'm not sure if I like that. Oh, is that the right... Do you know what I mean? When you read a book, you're judging it. You don't judge this, you just experience it. And just like... I love books that are just so clever. Like, and I don't even understand everything that happened. Like, I don't have to understand every single thing, why it happened. I don't have to be given explanation for why everything happened. It just did happen. And it was right, and it was correct, and it was perfect, and it was just everything. If you own this and haven't read it yet, I'm telling you, go pick it up now. Like, I'm not going to take any of the excuses. I'm not, like, you've just got to go pick it up. You just got to go pick it up now. Oh. But if you don't own this yet, please put it on your Christmas list. Put it on your Christmas list. I just want everyone to read it. I just want everyone to read it. It was everything. It was everything. The way everything flowed and matched up, and it's just like a little special fragile thing that you're holding in your hands. You think it's fragile, but it's actually just the most robust, made of unbreakable metal thing you've ever had. And it was amazing. It was amazing. It was amazing. I think that's all I need to tell you. It was just perfection. Oh, okay. Okay, so thank you for making it to the end of the video, if you did. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was fun. I mean, I seem to leave the house in the month that I filmed this. I promise you I did. Thank you so much for your continuing support. If you haven't, click subscribe down below and make sure you ring the bell, because it really helps me out if you ring the bell. So yeah, thank you so much as always for watching this. I don't know how to cope. We done out here. Okay, bye. I'm gonna go. Okay, love you, bye. 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 Okay, bye.